गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पतः नः शृण्वन्नोतिभिस्सेदसादनम् ॐ श्री महागणपतये नमः। सरस्वत्यै नमो नित्यं भद्रकाल्यै नमो नमः। वेदान्त विद्यास्थानेभ्यैव च ॐ नमः प्रणवार्थाय शुद्धज्ञानैकमूर्तये निर्मलाय प्रशान्ताय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। Please, the book of hymns, you open Gita Dhyan Shlok. See which page number is there? 29, 99. ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन कृतितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते। नमोऽस्तु ते व्यासविशालबुद्धे पुल्लारविन्दायतपत्रनेत्र येन त्वया भारततैलपूर्णः प्रज्वालितो ज्ञानमयः प्रदीपः प्रपन्नपारिजाताय स्तोत्रवैत्रैकपाणये ज्ञानमुद्राय कृष्णाय गीतामृतदुहे नमः। सर्वोपनिषदो गावो दोग्धा गोपालनन्दनः पार्थो वत्ससुधीर्भोक्ता दुग्धं गीतामृतं महत्। वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे।
श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे।
हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव।
हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव।
श्री कृष्ण गोविंद श्री कृष्ण गोविंद।
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 श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे।
श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे।
हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव।
हे नाथ नारायण
Krishna Govinda Hare Murari.
गोविन्द हरे मुरारी।
नाथ नारायण वासुदेव
हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव वासुदेव
वासुदेव
वासुदेव
वासुदेव
वासुदेव
वासुदेव
वासुदेव
वासुदेव
वासुदेव।
बोलिए श्री कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की, श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की। नमः पार्वती पते हर हर महादेव। हरि ओम हरि ओम। We had seen till 6th chapter. Well, I don't know. Once upon a time we had seen. And today we will start seeing 7th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. I hope you all have Bhagavad Gita. So, before commencing the 7th chapter, I'll just go in brief how the 7th chapter was required, why it was required. Whole Gita has 18 chapters. And scholars and saints have said these 18 chapters is divided into 3 portions called Shatkam. Shatkam. Group of 6 is called Shatkam, like group of 5 is called Panchakam or Dashakam. First 6 chapters are called Tvam Padarth. From 7th to 12th chapter is called Tat Padarth. And from 13 to 18 chapter is called Asi. So Tattvam Asi, they say like that. Although Bhagavan Shankaracharya ji does not mention this in his commentary. But it is evident, quite right also. I'll see how it is right. Because you have heard Mahavakya, Tattvam Asi. That thou art, they say. So which is Tvam Padarth is first to 6. Tat, well, what is Tvam? Describing about you. What you call you. Or I. Tat Padarth is about the God. And Asi is not Punjabi Asi. Asi. Asi is the Sanskrit word. Asti sta santi, asi sta sta asmi swasma. So it is asi, you. So giving the oneness of the Jeev and Ishwar. How is it? We will see it. Don't worry about that. So it's very important to go through first 6 chapters to brush up the whole thing. It's very beautifully placed. And you will see how each chapter is linked to each other. No shlok is an interpolation. So first chapter you heard it is called Arjun Vishad Yoga. You have heard this. The yoga of grief. It's quite a opposite words. Grief and yoga. But I'll say in brief what is in this chapter. Arjun is in conflict between his duty and his affection or attachment. Attachment will not allow anybody to perform his duty. Duryodhana had no conflict. Duryodhana had no conflict about his duty and attachment. Neither Bhishma Pitama and Dronacharya had conflict between duty and attachment. Neither Bhagavan Krishna had any conflict. All were very comfortable because of different reasons. Is it on? AC is on there? Huh? On kar do inko bhi. Are you feeling hot? Those people, Pawan, are feeling hot. So, don't on everything as many as people are there. Okay. Bas, theek hai. So, now, because I see the faces, I'm going to make out AC is on or not. What attachment or affection does? It is a kind of vague. It has a, what is ego? Instinct of preservation of the wrong self is called ego. Instinct of preservation of the wrong self, and ego's wife is called attachment. And here he does not live without his wife. Quite pativrata is attachment. Therefore, ahankar is pulling and asakti is striling. Mamta, asakti, savi striling. Because it is dependent vritti. So, what happens when some situation is presented to every person, and there is a certain response expected from him, from the social angle, from Ishwar's angle, from conscience angle, from dharma angle, from shastra angle. The general expectation of the people is your duty. So you are given a name, you are given a title. I am father, I am teacher, I am sannyasi, I am brahmachari. And accordingly your duty is there from the social angle. If duty is not there, there will be disharmony. Confusion will be there. What is this person meant for? And there will be disturbance within and outside. So by performing duty, you harmonize the system and pacify your mind. At same time class is going on, and supposing you are fast asleep. Why? Shivratri I was awake. I need 1 week rest. Or you went out in debonair's. Debonair's ठीक बोले ना? Huh? Okay. So, see, I have never gone to such places, therefore I am asking you. Debonair's, or you went to KFC. नहीं ठीक है KFC. चलो मैकडोनल्ड कर देते हैं उसमें क्या? नहीं पसंद आया इनको KFC. चेंज कर देते हैं. I don't know difference is what. Difference is vegetarian, non-vegetarian. Tell me all, because on the topic of Gita. So, and you are going out and having a nice snacks there, and your Gita class is going. So what is your duty? And if you are not, then it will create a double personality in you, and it will create some kind of discontentment from you, from others. People will be dissatisfied with that person as a son, daughter, wife, child, husband, teacher, disciple. By duty, and you are not obliging because you already have got it, and therefore you are completing the circle. Evam pravartitam chakram. It is a chakra. Society had made Arjun what Arjun was. Arjun was, Gurudev used to say, he was the hero of his society. He was looked up by the community. He was a Kshatriya, army man. And they gave lot of love, lot of honor, and he was blessed by that. So he was made a good archer by his teacher. Everybody is made by many people, knowingly and unknowingly. And if those people who had made him what he was, they were in trouble or adharma was prevailing, then as per the Kshatriya dharma, it was his duty now to fight, irrespective of his personal likes and dislikes, and to disseminate. No doubt, in battle, war, nobody wins, it's clear. There is nothing called total victory, one-sided victory in war. Both sides, of Israel also suffers, Hamas of course suffers. Both sides will suffer. Bloodshed will be there. So the result of war is always devastating. Therefore, we try to postpone or do away with the war as much as possible. So if you are not performing your duty or you are not performing your dharma, other person will be, many people around will slow. The number of dissatisfied people from you will increase in life as you grow in age. A number of dissatisfied people is equal to getting less love, less belief, and slowly less work also. Arjun, therefore, from the social angle also, from harmony angle, social harmony, you have to do what is required. At the same time is there. I am in the ashram and I am watching television in my room, supposing. I have no television because I have vision. So, I am watching some show, some magic show, or I am watching America Has Got a Talent. Somebody is putting, on his head pumpkins and pumpkins. And I am watching, it's a class time. 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, 4 day, 5 day you will tolerate. 15, 20, 30 days. And unless I am not well, then you will have sympathy, but I am well and fine because I am very regular in taking food. Then you will say, what is this, Swamiji? Are you getting my point? So I will increase number of discontented people with me and it will break the place. It is the one's dharma he performs, it binds the place. People flock around you because you are a strong giver and contributor. In pledge it comes, we give more than what we take. Have you heard that? Don't put in bracket troubles. We serve as an army, ready to fight against each other. Not like that. वो तो आप अपनी कीमत घटा देते हैं या बढ़ा देते हैं. You increase your value or decrease your value. Nobody can decrease your value for a long time if you have done performed. And nobody can forcefully increase your value if you have not given that. So, dharma or a duty has a social connotation of harmonizing, has an interconnotation of fulfillment, because I don't live in conflicts. I have to do what I had done. I did it very well today. It was a good day. Third is, Ishwar also wants something from you. Ishwar is Angi, we are Ang. Ishwar wants a certain response from you. Ishwar wants become my mouthpiece. Express me. Become a good prarabdha of somebody. Don't become a bad fate of anybody. Well, I have made you, don't become a scrap material. Become a good prarabdha of somebody. Express me. Like I want this mic should express me, not the noise. If the noise is there, we'll stop it, close it. Scriptures also say, Kurvanneveha karmani jijivishet shatakam samaha कर्मण्यवाधिकारस्ते इत्यादि इत्यादि. Mahabharata, Ramayana, Gita, Bhagavad, Valmiki Ramayana, Vedas, all are saying. So scriptural angle, Ishwar's angle, society's angle, my antakaran's shuddhi angle, future angle. What will you do in the future? Moksha angle. So from all angles, one's particular work is designed for you. Well, how do I know what work is designed? You will be in a particular system. You are planted in a system. You have not decided your system. You have gone in some system. And that system has a certain demand from you. Valid demand. Not illogical, erratic demand. It has some valid demand from you. And when you perform it, not only you grow, but why don't I perform? Because of my own nature is there. I have my dislikes, I have my likes. I like to watch television, or I like to go out, or I am attached to somebody. I don't bother. Every attached person will always be short of performing what he should have done. There was a better way to live, there was a better way to respond on that situation. But because he was obsessed by likes and dislikes, because of his own ahankar, he didn't give his best. And this happened to Arjuna. When it came to taking, Arjuna was given the heroism by the people, by the country, by the society, by his guru. They only made Arjuna what Arjuna was today. By his mother, even by Draupadi. If Draupadi, Swambar was not there, Arjuna's glory won't have spread so much. And that same Draupadi was insulted so badly. If it was done to Draupadi, tomorrow other would have done to other people also. They would have said nothing will happen, there is no law here. So it was the dharma of the Kshatriya. But Arjuna saw, let me tell you, Arjuna's before coming, 13 years, Arjuna's only mind was Karna, Duryodhan, that was the only thought. He never thought of Atma, Gyan, etc. Nowhere Atma, Gyan comes in his picture. Only thought was how to fight, how to get weapons. He was burning with revenge. I'll take a revenge. And therefore Draupadi had untied the hair, if you know the story, to remind them, because time forgets, you forget in time everything. Arjuna, to remind those, Bhima and Arjuna especially, because they were fighters. Yudhishthira was more quiet, but these two were the strong ones. And now Arjuna was shirking because instead of seeing the whole picture of the society, Ishwar's angle, society's angle, Antakaran Shuddhi angle, he only saw his kith and kin, that angle. Your kith and kin are not my kith and kin. Your attached area is not my attached area. What is good for all, that is what is a common point between us. It's not father and your mother and my father and my mother. Common point among us is the dharma and the God only. Not relatives, not your achievements, that you are very good in something, therefore you are a common point. Or you are very rich, therefore you are a common point. Common point can be only Lord and dharma only. And Arjuna totally faltered. His soft side came out. To be soft is nothing wrong. But to be soft, Shakespeare says, I am cruel to be kind. I am cruel to be kind. And I am kind to be cruel. Ho gaya ito. You are kind and will become, these people will again take the kingdom in their hand and they will be again cruel. Non-believers. And therefore, Bhagavan said that Arjuna, this is not right. So there was a conflict between attachment or affection and dharma. And this conflict will come in everybody's mind. Don't think it's Arjun problem only. We also have a lot of conflict. Only thing, in our case, attachment wins most of the time and makes us defeated in life. Dharma doesn't win. So this was the first chapter. But what Arjun did, he started talking to Lord. And while talking, instead of the talk became too much after that. Arjun started the talking, but Bhagwan continued the talking. Arjun talked very less in comparison to what Bhagwan had talked, but he only started this. Like some people start some project and don't continue. So others continue that. Bhagwan continued that talking. Good thing was Arjun was not sat in front of somebody else. He didn't pose his questions in front of somebody else. This was the first chapter. And conflict will always come between your ahankar and... Because duty doesn't see your ahankar is being battered here. Duty doesn't see that your attachment is totally gone. You have to be away from the attached area. Duty doesn't see that you don't dislike, therefore, it doesn't see. It doesn't see. But I have to work with somebody whom I don't like to. Once it so happened in a camp, two people were not talking to each other. And they got the same room. To make it quite interesting. They lived. Where? I will not tell all the details. Same room, and it was a small room. You can so closeness was more. And both did not say that, I want to change the room. I was very happy. Nobody didn't complain. But after the camp was over, I asked, how was it? तेरे मेरे बीच में कैसा ये बंधन अनजान. So, how was it? I hope you have broken the ice. You know what happened? He says, still we don't talk. I thought, how is it possible you live in the same room, don't talk? लेकिन होता है ऐसा, husband wife के साथ भी होता है कभी कभार. I have known this also. They don't talk. Sometimes they go in another room. When the environment is tensed, so they go in another room and do their web work there on their laptop or phone. Externally showing they are busy, internally they are not at ease. They want to show I don't need you and nothing to do with you. Do whatever you want. This sign is there. This is indirect. Anyway, ये तो होता ही ड्यूटी में सब. Not a pleasant duty. Like you are sitting, it's not a pleasant duty. You will see how difficult it is at times. Get up in the morning is not pleasant. अच्छा, अरे आराम से सो. Peak time is 6 o'clock. है ना? क्यों विषय? तो प्रात काल उठी के रघुनाथा मात पिता गुरु नावई माता. अब राम जी करते थे यार, ये सब अपन थोड़े ना कर सकते. हम माथा बाद में प्रणाम कर लेंगे. दोपहर काल के जरूरी है प्रात काल. जब उठे तब सवेरा. When you get up is the morning. ऐसा तो ना जागे तो सवेरा. So always you will find at crossroad at life, shall I do this or shall I do this? I told you that Duryodhan did not have this conflict. Tell me why. His duty was not there. His duty sense was dead. You can kill it. And Bhishma Pitama did not have, because he had no attachment as such. He knew I'll be dying within few days only. He knew very well. This is the first chapter. Beauty of Arjun in second chapter was, Arjun accepted, I think I'm in conflict and I'm wrong. Somewhere his duty sense prevailed over attachment sense. And he wanted to defeat the attachment. The day you want to defeat your ego and attachment, that day you become a seeker. And first time in life, Arjun said, I am sad, not because of others, because of myself only. Every time he said he is responsible, that was responsible. And therefore, it's a subjective problem. I don't want an objective solution to the subjective problem. Don't give objective solution that I'll kill, bro, they will be killed and you will be victorious. I don't want all these things. I don't want to hear this. Please tell me where I am wrong. What is my dharma, he said. He did not ask about Atma, etc. Tattvamasi, nothing he asked. No Upanishadic students like he asked. Keneshitam patati parishitam manabha, prompted by what mind goes outside. Or like Nachiketas, anyatra dharmat, what is different than dharma and dharma, future and past, cause and effect. You please tell. Arjun's question was nothing like that. Arjun simply asked, I'm quite confused. And I don't know what to do, what not to do. Shishyasteham shadimam, I'm confused about my dharma actually. That means I'm not able to perform my dharma. Not that he did not know that he had to fight. He was Kshatri. A solid 24 karat Kshatri he was, not mixture. Not dalda Kshatri, not mixed up. Dalda is mixed up. He was a solid Kshatri. He knew I am Kshatri. When he says, I am confused about my dharma, that means I am not able to bring out my karpanya dosh upahata swabhava. Not apahata, upahata. Conditioned. Kapat means killed. Bole karpanya dosha apahata swabhava. Mari dunga. Upahata swabhava. He said, please tell me. I am quite... Actually, हम अपना धर्म नहीं कर पा रहे हैं. What I am supposed to do, I know what is right, but I am not able to do. Something has overtaken me. I am paralyzed. I am very ineffective. हमें पता है क्या सही है. Same thing in Mahabharata, Duryodhana says, Janami dharmam na me pravritti. Janami adharmam na cha nivritti. I know what is dharma and adharma, but I have no power in me to do anything. ठीक ना? Then Bhagavan also he surrendered to God. First time. All these things, he was a busy person. Busy in getting the archery education from Dronacharya. Then busy in marriages. Then busy in the forest. He had quite a hectic life where he didn't have a... Outer situation didn't bring this tremendous conflict. And if he wanted to, if he was carried away by attachment, he couldn't have this question. And if he were totally solid in dharma, he couldn't have this. First time, outer situation brought out this tremendous conflict. And his devotee side came out, and he saw that Bhagavan knows the answer to my question. Shishyasteham, I am your disciple. Gurudev used to say, devotee is the one who tells to the Guru that you are mine. Disciple is the one to whom Guru says you are mine. Well, he did not understand. What did you say? Who's mine? Leave it. So, my mind runs away, you say important things. So, Shishyasteham Shadimam Tam Prapannam, I am your disciple. That means I don't see any joy in any solution from outside world. Don't tell me you will win ultimately, you will be the king. I don't want to hear all this. I am very, very disturbed, and the cause of disturbance is inside. I don't want this disturbance. And please, I surrender. Surrender to you means high level of acceptability. I will give you full chance to correct me. I'll give you full chance to educate me. Even if I don't understand your plans, I'll not question you. I'll give you a lot of time to rule over me. I'll not draw conclusions and judgment on what you do. Because teacher is dealing with the student about many things. He doesn't know about mantra, he doesn't know about puja, he doesn't know about shastra, he doesn't know. Very less he knows. And teacher has to tell about more things which student cannot immediately test it. Like you say, medicine is okay or not, we'll take this Panadol. 2 morning, 8 o'clock, 2 noon, 2 evening and 2 night. Huh? 8 Panadols you will take. You can take at the most 3 times 2. And 6 hours difference you can take. You take 8. Which doctor is it? Okay, take 6. Tomorrow we'll make it 8. Why? Because I don't want you should live. Because if you are not living, you will have no problem, diseases also. So, one person was there, he was not able to, he was coughing and coughing very badly. And no doctor could treat him. Ultimately, one doctor gave medicine, he passed away. So people said he passed away. Doctor said at least cough is not there. But you're not complimenting that cough is gone. He was coughing so much and disturbing you all. Now you are only seeing this point, half truth you are saying that he is no more. Wild jokes, this is not possible anyway. ऐसा तो है नहीं कुछ क्या give some medicine and it'll all be okay. कुछ ऐसा है नहीं. Now Arjun was given an answer. Following, this is 2nd chapter. Shishyasthya means many things which I cannot see, O Guru. You see it, and I will not question. From my notion will not come between your treatment on me. You will treat me, and many things I will not know why this treatment is. Maybe I'll feel it's not right, but I think you know more than me. हम अपनी बुद्धि आज से खत्म कर दे रहे हैं. I'm giving my intellect to you. This is called surrender. Surrender मतलब सर अंडर हो गया. सर गुरु के पैर के अंडर. इसको बोलते हैं surrender. मतलब where is it written? This is the meaning. दिमाग मत लगाओ अपना. तुमको तो पता है नहीं. People go to the doctor and tell doctor साहब, it is written by eating hing. Hing is there. Hing put in the water and drink. And after taking hing, take haldi and adrak in that and put some kind of honey and drink it, you will be fine. Doctor has worked 10 years. He 5 minutes में सब इनको ज्ञान हो गया. भागो यहाँ से. No, I had typed that. What is the disease name? Luzaro Panthinato Likla. Is it a Zulu disease or what? ये तो ज़ुलू नाम दिख रहा है डिजीज का. तुमको नहीं पता है, ज़्यादा दिमाग मत लगाओ. Student knows very little about mantra, about और साधना. Allow the teacher, give teacher a time. उसके बाद कुछ result ना आए, then you say. But when medicine is there, it doesn't work, in 2-4 days, 1-2 weeks, 2 weeks. I think the doctor's medicine is not. Let's go to the next day. But here it takes lot of time for the mantra to work, for the knowledge to work. Therefore, you need lot of faith here. And Shishya means I have taken away all choices of my life. Giving the choice to others is called loving and surrendering. Keeping the choice for myself is called being attached. Attachment means you should do as I want. I have kept my choice. Loving means I give my choices to you. Arjun said, now you do whatever is there. Forget about this war. Let them stand. All these Bhish, Pitama, Dronachar, Pronachar and Duryodhan, Suryodhan, let them be there. As much as you can talk. Now Arjun's question was, what is dharma, what is my dharma? Bhagwan did not do any symptomatic treatment. He thought it's a chronic disease having an acute effect. कुछ नहीं बोला. बोले Arjun, first thing is ashocha, ananashochastam pragyavadash bhasha se. You should not grieve. Grief itself tells that you have some serious problem inside. Pain is a blessing because if you don't have pain, you don't know what is developing inside. With every cancer, supposing one cell goes in cancer and you start having pain, tremendous pain, cancer can be treated after that. But problem is there is no pain in the beginning. as if nothing is going on. There's a problem with cancer. You should have pain, like appendix is there. Pain is there. So pain is very important in life. But pain is a symptom, something is wrong in somewhere else. Pain is wrong somewhere else. So Arjuna had symptomatic problem of grief. Only thing I say, have grief only in brief. But he didn't have grief in brief. He was crying and he said, no, I cannot do it. Bhagavan said, okay, I'll tell you. And straight away, Jeev Sarup Bhagavan started talking in the second chapter. First Shatkam is on Jeev Sarup. Jeev Sarup, number 2 is Karma Yoga, and number 3 is Jeev Purusharth. There are 3 topics discussed in the first 6 chapters of Bhagavad Gita. In short, I'll come to it. Chance de diya. Arjuna did not interrupt. I asked you, what is my dharma? You are telling about Atma. I asked you, I cannot fight. I am quite confused. And you are saying, Na jayate mriyate va kadachit nayam bhutva bhavita va na bhuyah ajo nitya shashvatoyam purana na hanyate hanyamane sharire veda. Arjuna didn't just like, didn't you hear my question? See, yes, Shraddha. Bhagwan did not give an objective answer. Arjun, you should fight. Arjun, I think you should go. Arjun, I will take care of you. Or Arjun, go back, take a bath and come back. We will talk then. He didn't give an objective answer. So, quite a good number, I think 12th verse or 11th verse to 25th verse, Bhagwan only talked about Jeev Sarup. Because Arjun's biggest problem was he thought Atma is the doer, and on Atma you can do something. I am the killer and they are the killed. If you don't understand, don't worry. गीता को आप समझो, बिना गीता को समझे you don't die. So I am the killer and they are all the killed. And they will be killed. Arjuna, Bhagwan said, what are you talking? We have seen all the chapters in detail. Not in detail. After that, Arjuna, I don't know, I didn't think he understood too much. So Bhagavan talked from social angle. Swadharmam apicha veksha na vikampitum arhasi. He said, from Kshatriya angle, Bhagavan even start talking about your reputation is so high. People talk so. Avachvadasya bahun vadishyanti tavait. People will talk such bad things that it will not worth talking also. All angle Bhagavan gave. And ultimately Bhagavan told about Karma Yoga. See, first he said Atma is not the doer and Atma is not on which you can do something. Then Bhagavan said, okay Arjun, I tell you, one has the right on action and not the fruit of action. Now he started talking about Karma Yoga. It was channel difference. And he talked about what is Karma Yoga. Karma Yoga is 2 things. One is Karma, other is Yoga. Karma means legitimate action, Yoga means attitudinal change. Karma means I live for others. Karma means I am born for joy of God. It is antidote for attachment. It is antidote for ego. It is antidote for my own hatred. Karma Yoga makes you free from the internal hangover. Hangover, hangover. Those who drink, etc. in the night, if anybody has experience, so in the morning they have hangover. You know what is hangover? After that, they go to the office, they sit there. That tendency remaining. All are so quiet as if nobody knows. But there are candidates here, I can see them. And you can see all this. I can see, from the eyes I can see who smokes, who drinks, or who has smoked and who has drunk. Bole, please don't see my eyes. And the voice, oh my God, I will not come in front of you. So much elaichi I am eating. Actually, you know all these things. So they take coffee, etc. in the morning to get out of that moods. It's called hangover is there. So Arjuna also, Karma is a way through which you are free from somebody's attachment or somebody's aversion. You make yourself little more quieter and your immunity of getting disturbed is very less. Attachment, ahankar means his immunity to the world's sorrow is very high. Like cold is there. I catch cold. That my immunity is very less. He said like that. It is called his karma yoga is weak. Why? Because he is totally very badly affected. He is badly affected. He is very angry. He is very passionate. He is very jealous. He is very inferior. All these tells that this person has jumped the sadhana of karma yoga. He is a gate crasher in Vedanta. He will crash ultimately. तो क्या करें फिर हम? आप go through the process of that. Soften it. You put in a liquid if you know. If you take grams, hard grams are there. In our childhood we used to have sprout. Or this moong sprout also. That is also hard. You can't eat like that. You put in the water and soak it. If you put potato in the water, it won't get soaked. Why? It is harder. It needs more flame, burn. What will make it soft depends how much hardness is there. Potato needs another. Some vegetable needs to be put in the stove for a long time. I don't know which vegetable. Saag, etc. Herbs. No, but beans. Beans are harder to cook. Acha. Beans can take, because hardness there. The soaking won't work. You have to put in the stove. But the grams you need not put on the stove. It will become softer. Moong you need not cook too much. Everybody has a hardness. In some angle he is hard. Others realize, the person doesn't realize. Somewhere he is insensitive. Okay? And that hardness needs a treatment called KY treatment. KY means what? Karma yoga treatment. हाँ तो बोला मैं कोई भाई नहीं बोला. That treatment is required. But I don't want to be in the hot waters. You need a treatment. You need to be neglected. You need to be deprived. तो कर्मयोग आपको सिखा देगा अच्छे से. But I am ready to be deprived if I am wrong. Good. Karmyog means you are ready to soften the areas. Hardness means insensitive to those places from where you got. You are not completing the circle of giving and getting. You get without giving. Gita has said these people are thief. चोर बोलते थे भगवान. स्तेन एव सह अघायुर इंद्रिया रामा मोघम पार सजीवति. When it came to taking, you took with both the hands. When it came to giving, you ran away. It can be Panch Mahabhut, it can be God, it can be your father, mother, it can be your teacher, it can be your neighbor, it can be society, it can be school, college. Why is this? One mother you take out from your life. Do you think your childhood would have been good? Father you take out. Society you take out. School teachers you take out. Devatas you take out. So now I am also supposed to complete the circle. But there is an insensitivity, there is a hardness, there is a taken for granted attitude in me. So Karma Yoga says, okay, I am ready to be softened. It is an attitudinal change of what? I don't want anything. I want to give everything to you. I want to give you a lot of joy. Oh God, I want to give you a lot of joy. Addressing the Karma Yoga is God. Through the people, not direct God. If direct God will be Bhakti Yoga. Via the people, you address the God. Via you, I am talking to the God. The fruit of my karma should go to God. And whatever He will give, I will accept it. So this is the area. This slowly makes a person little more quieter, because his demand, his pricking personality is out. Porcupine is not there. Everybody is porcupine. Porcupine is a very dangerous animal. I don't know you have seen or not. Porcupine, you go to some jungles, you have seen porcupine? Huh? You know tiger, etc., lion, etc., they come close to porcupine. And it throws its spikes on them. And they are fool. They don't know. And I think it emits like that. And it pricks, and they suffer a lot. Porcupine. So we have a porcupinal personality. Well, you mean I have to say I have spikes? No comment. Ask others who live with you. I have not developed I. Who have lived you for, not for few seconds we give out our breast and cream comes out. Hello, how are you? So nice to see you. Oh, dolls. So sweet, looking so stunning. Oh, come on, hug each other. Your pendant is so nice. Never be dependent on the pendant. So sweet, looking so sweet, so innocent. पूछो उसके साथ जो रहने वाले हैं. Those who are husband, wife, father, mother, brother, sister, ask them. I'm not saying all are like that. But the people who have lived close to you for years, they'll know much more than you, about you. 10 people who live close, out of 10, 7 will not say false things. Karma Yoga. And this Bhagavan said in second chapter. That's how all these things are also there. Porcupine is in the Gita. No. I'm giving example. Okay. To explain, I have to give so much example. Third chapter is started. Arjun said, Bhai, dekhiye Bhagwan, I'm quite confused. Vyamishrene va vakyena buddhi moyasiva me tadekam vad nishchitya yene shreyo hamapyam. I'm a student of Shreyas. You said Atma is non-doer, non-enjoyer. Then you are saying, surrender your action and do Karma Yoga. What is this? Arjun forgot that Karma Yoga was Gyan Yogita Prapti and Gyan Yoga for Gyan Prapti. Karma Yoga is to make you fit for the Gyan Yoga because you are not that quiet and calm. You have more of Hindi calm and Sanskrit calm rather than English calm. What? Sanskrit calm and Hindi calm is more than English calm. Asha understood. You understood, Vakil Sahab? So, lawyer hai bhai, attorney is attorney. Don't do anything, we'll put a case on you. Black है ना कोट, काले कौवे से डरियो. You put on black coat when you need to go for judgment, argument. Huh? And on the heat they put on such black coat. Anyway, Arjun said, भाई एक बात बोलो आप. भगवान से देखो अर्जुन क्या है. लोकेस्मिन् द्विविधा निष्ठा पुरा प्रोक्ता मया नघ ज्ञानयोगेन सांख्यानां कर्मयोगेन योगिनां. He said there are two lifestyles. One is called active, dynamic lifestyle where you have project, plan, doer, this, but I surrendered all for God. I want to earn a lot of money, but I will donate it. Acha? Yes. In crowdfunding. I will see that this gets completed. For me, simple thing is required. Simple lifestyle I will. Acha, I will marry so that we both can serve you. Acha? Marriage will not for me. Marriage will for everybody. ठीक है, उनके बड़े बड़े गोल होते हैं भाई. Where you use the world to dilute your personal plans. The readiness to give up your personal plan for the godly plan is the essence of Karma Yoga. And I have my lifestyle, no problem. And second is, I am living as a self, there is no doer, no enjoyer. Both please don't mix. They cannot be followed together. Like you cannot sit and walk together. Like you cannot have dream and waking together. Let us not be an illusion. You can't have 1 foot here and 1 foot is in Phoenix. You can have 1 foot in the graveyard. That is a phrase. But you can't have that. One is no doer, no enjoyer, no world. There is no world where you will work. Another is, I have enjoyer. So this was two lifestyle. Third chapter came. It elaborated the whole thing. I am not going to tell about the third chapter. That means I have now come to, and Bhagavan says, Karmanaiva hi samsiddhim astita janakadeha. He quoted Janakji also. Who quoted Janak? Bole Tulsidas. Bhagavan Krishna quoted Janakji in third chapter. Only Ramayana class I slept, I woke here. So what can I do? Karmanaiva samsiddhim astita janakadeha. Well, how do you know that I have completed Karma Yoga Sadhana? We will see that. That your mind, I told you, no, your immunity is very insult. You don't feel insult. You don't feel honored because you have godly. You bring God and dilute the worldly responses. God is that solvent in what worldly experiences dissolve, and God remains at the end of all experiences. Net result of experience is godliness, whether it is poverty, whether it is insult, whether it is honor, whether it is richness, whether it is accolades, whether it is beating. End result is ishtakara vritti. That is my last result of that experience. And therefore, I don't say, I have a very bad experience. If you say I have a bad experience, that means you are not qualified Kevai sadhana. That means you are stuck up in some worldly. You didn't bring the thought of God ultimately. Ultimately, your experience has to be godly. About any worst experience. Intermediate experience may be good or bad. But ultimate experience should not be very bad. That means you have grown above it. Something you are not very sad about, not fearful, not angry about, you have grown above that. I have grown above that person. Means that person has he cannot make me angry, sad, or attached. These three things when you conquer, then you say he has grown above the person. He has grown above these eatables. Or chocolate or ice cream may be so attractive, you're crying, you have grown above. Not that you don't take, but I have grown above it. It doesn't make me angry if I don't have. I have grown above it. This Karma Yoga sadhana makes you little more grown above. This is in the 3rd chapter. Don't forget, 2nd chapter's name was Sankhya. About the Sankhya. Sankhya means self here, not Sankhya philosophy. Self. Achha? Haan. If somebody is still making me angry, still something is making you frustrated, or I am very infatuated, or I am very calmy with that, or I am very jealous, that means you are still stuck up somewhere. And do more puja. Puja will give you bhav. In 11th canto Bhagavad, you know what is written? Karma Yoga means puja. Puja will create bhav for that. Your karma will become easy. Achha, even if you do Gyan Yoga sadhana, you will find it difficult. Arjun was terribly Rajasic person. This complete 3rd chapter, in short, I am telling you the essence in few minutes. Bole, please see that whole man doesn't go in essence only. Please come to the 7th chapter also. So this is the 3rd chapter. 4th chapter is called, name of whole chapter? Gyan Karm Sannyas Yoga. Gyan Karm Sannyas Bhakti Yoga. I am already confused. I already have the book. It is Gyan Karm Sannyas Yoga. Don't confuse me. Okay? Are you following now? This chapter is very serious chapter. What is this chapter says? Not getting bored? No. Even if you are bored, I'll try to see that you get up. You're not bored. Gita is itni interesting, I cannot tell you. It's like listening about your mother's glory. Who will not want to listen about her mother's glory? If somebody says, I want to tell about great things about your mother, you will always try to hear. It's like that. It's our eternal mother. Therefore I say, please read Gita every day, even if it's 1 page also. It is like going to the lap of your mother. 4th chapter is called Gyan Karm Sannyas Yoga. Now understand what is there. Arjun was very fascinated by word sannyas. And he told also in the 2nd chapter also, 1st chapter also, I want to take bhiksha. Bhiksha is very convenient for me. Gurun hatva hi mahan bhavo shreyo bhoktum bhaiksham api haloke. Well, instead of killing the guru, it is better to take bhiksha. Hatvartu kamastu gurun nyaiva bhunjiya bhogan rudira pratigdhan. Anyway, if I eat the food, it will be tainted with the blood of my teacher. So I cannot eat food also after that, even if you make me. देखो, एक होता है कर्मयोग, एक होता है कर्म संन्यास, और एक होता है ज्ञान कर्म संन्यास. There are 3 stages. बोलिए again, say slowly. One is कर्मयोग, where you use the world, people, money, power, marriage, enjoyment, suffering, everything to dilute your ahankar, rag, dvesh, kam, etc. So you become mentally immune to the sorrows of the prarabdha. Is nothing called bad prarabdha for me. I know how to prasadify it. And karma is pujafying it. Pujafying the karma and prasadifying the prarabdha. Well, is it English word or it is Hindi word? Whatever you think. It's trans English. You understood what I wanted to. That is more important. Don't put in inverted comma. ठीक है? कोई बोलता ही नहीं. So now this is called कर्मयोग, 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 कर्मयोग. With Karma Yoga, you reduce the dependence, emotional dependence on the world for joys and sorrows. And slowly, after becoming a devotee of a God, so Karma Yoga and Bhakti Yoga are clubbed in the word Karma Yoga in Gita, in the 3rd chapter. So what happens after that? You want to know what is rebirth, what is self, what is my real nature. But you will get fame. I don't want it. Why? I'm quiet. Karma Yoga takes you to dispassion and discrimination and mumukshatva. I want to get free from this. Again I have to bond. So you want to go to the ashram to study the Vedanta and you want to leave the external actions. Like you are leaving the house. Those who are SUP students, for 1 month you have become Karma Sannyasi. In white. Acha? Thank you so much. Acha. So study, contemplation, meditation, notes. I'll not think. Which class? Kenopanishad. Sugar Keno? No, only Kenopanishad. No, we want to, Durban, we have sugar cane. No, it's not sugar cane, it's only Kenopanishad. Okay. So, Kathopanishad, Vivek Chudamani, Manduk, Mundak, some say Mundak, Mundak, Manduk, Manduk, some have mixed both, Manduk. It is Manduk or Mundak. Oh, both are different, yes. Karika. You are having a quiet mind, non-involving mind. You are having a very rasa of Rajoguna. You go through a process of Karma Sannyas. This means I have left. You are unfit for very active life. Misfit. Why? Your tastes have grown high. You are misfit. Class 10th student put in class 5. He says, I know all these things. What is this class? I know it. What is self? What is Atma? How existence and space are different. Morning class. Acha. Which are the 4 qualities of Vayu told today? What is the nature? Why existence is infinite? You need a quiet. Karm band karo. Silence, please. This is Karma Sannyas. ठीक? Please note, if you are still Vasana, you cannot be in the system of Karma Sannyas. You will run away. Why? You are not fit. Arjun was in that state. Arjun wanted Karma Sannyas, but he was a student of Karma Yoga. He had Vasana. His Vasana pressure was there. He wanted to kill. His demeanor, disposition, there is a sannyasi's demeanor. There is a disposition of the sannyasi. There is a schedule of sannyasi. There is a way of thinking of a sannyasi. Nothing was in Arjun. Demeanor is there. Like the singer has a voice, dancer has a kind of, body is there, gait is there, mudras are there, mokte takde ho gaye, paunch is there coming out. Ab dance karne ke liye aaye. You don't have any figure of dance. First go and lessen your weight. Earthquake will come. When you jump on the floor, a floor will break. What was brought here? There is a way, there is a movement of the hand. The demeanor of dancer, eyes of dancer are different, hands are different, body is different. इन्होंने कहीं भी झूमने लगे, डांसर बन जाएंगे. Voice is there of a singer. There is a God-gifted voice is there. You cannot, Lata Mangeshkar didn't make her voice. She trained her voice. Didn't make her voice. There is sur tal is there in the voice. Repeat it. So you don't have a voice. Again say वो सबको नहीं होता है. This personality. There is a particular gait is there, habits are there, sannyasis habits are there. वो दिख जाता है कि I can make it out that he is prospective sannyasi ही आगे का ही है. दिख जाता है. इतने दिन से है, we can make it out. Like if you are engineer, you can make it out he's a product. He is a great product. He'll hit high after 20 years down the line. We also have eyes. दिख जाता है. इसका demeanor sannyasi. He's a sannyasi. After 20 years he'll be hitting somewhere high. अभी तो बच्चा है. One day he'll hit the space. क्यों? We can make it out. उसकी desire देख के, उसका eating habits देख के, waking habit देख के, talking habit देख के, राग द्वेष देख के, अहंकार देख के, Arjun was very, fiery kind of person. He was not fit for karma sannyas. Not Gyan karma sannyas, please don't forget. That has yet to come. Second station was karma sannyas. It is, and then comes Gyan Karma Sannyas. Gyan Karma Sannyas is not leaving the action. It is a vision to see the absence of action in the action. And absence of inaction in action. Well, what? Karmaniya karmaya pashyet akarmani cha karmaya. Seeing the absence of action in the action. And absence of inaction in action. How? We'll see later on. This is Gyan Karma Sannyas. One is called Vividisha, other is called Vidvat Sannyas. He is reveling into it. Fourth chapter does not discuss about Karma Sannyas, it discusses about Gyan Karma Sannyas. I hope you are along with me. If Arjun had taken karma, what happens with sannyas? It stops all opportunity to express. Be aware of who to take sannyas. You can't express your food habits. You can't express your love for that person in this person. You can only express your love for God and Atma. As if somebody is put on the professor's seat and he has the students and he doesn't have any knowledge. Both will suffer. Professor also will suffer and the students also will suffer. If you have put the role of sannyas and I am not having that sannyas, you cannot abide in that. You will suffer. So better go through a wronger route and then come here. You are not fit. You are a gate crasher. You are attracted unnecessarily. It was an attraction and not your nature. It was an attraction for sannyas, but not your nature, because nature will come out. And therefore Arjuna is constantly being discouraged. This is karma sannyas and Gyan karma sannyas. Okay. Third chapter is on Karma Yoga, fourth chapter is on Gyan Karma Sannyas, and fifth chapter will talk about Karma Sannyas as well as Gyan Karma Sannyas. That is also there. Okay, I understand that. Little I am understanding. Achha, very interesting. Where is seventh chapter? Let me come, wait. Achha. I think I cannot make for Karma Sannyas. I'll go directly from Gyan Karma. How will you have Gyan unless you have karma? I want the best. Acha. There is nothing called best. Arjuna asks this question in 5th chapter. You know what he says? Sannyasam karmanam Krishna punar yogam cha shamsasi yashraya etayor ekam tanme purui nishitam. Karma sannyas is better or karma yoga is better? It is just asking, shirt is better or pant? What is better? If you are asking about better, it should be at the same level, then you can ask about better. To have face is better or to have leg is better? Both are required. You are asking about the question, karma sannyas is better. That is another level. There is nothing called better and better ek hi level ka hoga. This medicine is better or that medicine? Depend. If one disease is there and if you have 2 medicines of the same disease, then you can say this better or that better. Headache medicine is better or the stomach ache medicine is better? No, that is the wrong question. Your problem is of stomach ache, then for you stomach ache medicine is better. So don't ask this question, karma sannyas is better or karma yoga is better. But Bhagavan did not contradict. Bhagavan is very good. Isn't Arjuna, I think for you karma yoga is better. Your question is still. Maybe you will ask me, shall you marry or shall I go for sannyas or brahmachari course? Marry. Don't go for brahmachari course. Why? This question never comes. Those who are real sannyasis, this never come. Till this question stops coming, you are fit for marriage only. Only one condition is there, please give good bhiksha after that. And call whole ashram. Don't be confused. Call everybody. ठीक है? हाँ. Karma sannyas, and I hope you have differentiated. This is in 5th chapter. 6th chapter is abiding. How to abide, how to deal with my mind which is oscillating and samskar is not there. How to abide in that self. Please note, knowledge takes place in listening. Abidance will take by meditation. Firmness. Like the cement is there. Or tiles are put. Tiles will be put by this. But if you walk on that tiles, it will get disturbed. Therefore, Tyler will say, please don't walk for 12 hours or 1 day, whatever is there. Let it become firm. Ye meditation hai. Let that thought sink totally in you. Let it become one. Let knowledge, I don't say you have knowledge. Knowledge, I am knowledge. Not I have knowledge. I am self. This was 6th chapter. Okay. I think I understood whole Gita. No, it's still 6 chapters. Okay. Tomorrow we will see. The seed of 7th chapter is the last shloka of Bhagavad Gita. 6th chapter. You know what Bhagavan did? He introduced the word me. One who does bhajan of mine with Shraddha, he is best. Yoginam abhi sarvesham mad gatena antaratmana shraddhavan bhajate yo mam. Who worships me. So till now, you was the topic of 1st to 6th chapter. Your sadness, your happiness, your sannyas. So Jeev Swarup, Karma Yoga and Purusharth. Now next 6 chapters, topic will be Ishwar. Ishwar. We will see more tomorrow. So tomorrow I can come with the 7th chapter. Yes. Purnamadav Purnamidam Purna Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Guru Pyo Namaha. Hari Om. Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare. Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare. Nath Narayan Vasudeva.